Claude Fable 5 built this entire short-form clipping platform that will convert all of my long-term YouTube videos into these isolated clips that I can repurpose to my short-form platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok without me having to edit anything and completely free of cost. To give you one example, this is my long-form YouTube video which is around 16 minutes and I was able to clip 5 short-form content in matter of seconds, and all of them are worthy enough to be posted on my social media platforms like Instagram, having more than 350k following. To show you live proof, this was the example. And you can see I was also able to customize the caption as I like. We have this Claude mascot hopping on different words as I'm speaking. It was just posted 22 hours ago and it got decent like and decent number of comments. Another example is this Claude routines one. So this was our short form video and here was our long form video which was around 9 minutes. This entire Repurpose Studio editing platform was completely built by using Claude Fable 5 within matter of few hours. And the best part is we are not using any of this animations library like Remotion, Hyperframes, Canvas 2D. We are simply relying on pure logic engine by using Python scripts. And when I say Python scripts, don't be afraid, you don't have to write a single line of code. Claude Fable 5 will do everything for you. You just have to be the architecture or driver and build this entire software editing platform customized and personalized to you. For example, I really like to have this Claude mascot jumping on my caption. So we have this caption here, and as you can see on the top, we have this Claude mascot hopping or jumping on the next word. Putting apps right now, but nobody shipping them to real user. Let me full size this. There's a huge difference between something that you have built on your laptop or MVP and something, a real software that has thousands of users paying for. And trust me, this is coming from someone. You can obviously increase the caption size, customize however you like. We have different loots as well. Basically, it is doing color adjustment in my face cam clip. Then we have multiple caption styles. This is one with the underline one. Paid application in less than 3 months. And you might be also able to hear the SFX or sound effect already added by Claude. Yes, at that particular timestamp with the word emotion, it is adding suitable sound effects on its own. Then we have multiple different caption style. This is karaoke, minimalism. Then we have another Claude mascot one, which is peak one. Let's play it out. In less than 3 months, to summarize very quickly, number 1 is going to be your AI code. Coding agents, it can be Claude Code, Cursor, Codex to actually write and build features for an application. Now on the left hand side, we have the entire transcript of our reel so that we can easily read out what is the overall story and the flow of our short form content. The hook part is really important, otherwise it is not going to get any engagement on short form platforms. That's why we have started with the hook. Everyone's vibe coding apps right now, but nobody's shipping them to real user. Everybody's vibe coding apps right now, but nobody's shipping them to real user. There is a huge difference between some. Now, obviously, you can manually edit anything you like. It is just similar to your Premium Pro or any other editing software that you're using, let's say CapCut, and you can delete this entire scene or a particular word that you like. So we want to remove this coming. Let's click on delete. And it is gone. And it is that easy to manually edit videos in this timeline. But let's come back to discuss the overall architecture of this short form clipping platform. As I mentioned before, we are not using any of this Remotion or Hyperframes because at the end of the day, we are not looking to add those AI slop animations. We just want to convert our long form content. We have this entire 15-minute video and we want to clip this to our short form content without us having to invest any single dollar to video editors or manually edit these videos and waste our time. We want to automate this process end to end, from sound effects, background music, caption, and perfect storyline of our short form reel so that we are able to capture the attention as long as possible. Therefore, the overall architecture comprises of simple 3 things. The pure logic engine, so we are not using any of this animations library and we are able to see what is actually going on in our short form content, and in case we want to manually edit something, we can easily do that from here. And once you are happy with your result, you just click on export and tada, you have your short form clip without you having to do anything. Now feel free to read out this entire engine. I'm not going to explain because most of it even I don't understand. But the second part of this overall architecture is state. State basically means undo, redo. So let's say if I delete something, if I delete this coming, and if I press on this undo or redo, it will come back. Or if I delete this entire scene And if I want that to bring in back, I can just type Ctrl+Z and there you go. So we have all the state set up, and last but not least our UI, so that we are able to see what is actually going on inside our short form platform. So we have this hub or project list so that we are able to browse all of our previous edits and everything is in place. So if I open our Claude one, we have this Claude routine short form content, so let me play it out. Not just drop routines, which is basically their take on Anytime or Zapier, except you're not writing a single line of code, nor you're connecting any nodes. This was the long form video that I was talking about, which is around 8 minutes and 30 seconds. And it was able to clip around 43 minutes, and I also posted the same reel on my Instagram page 2 days ago. That's why having this project list or hub actually in one place can help me save so much time without me having to open different projects in different particular folders, and everything I can easily skim and scan from here. Now let me give you one concrete demo example. So we have this raw files, which is around 1 hour and 13 minutes. This is my face cam recording, and the next is my screen recording. Now what we will do is we will give these two raw files, which is our face cam and our screen recording, to Claude Code. Then it will transcribe the entire video locally for free so that it will understand what I'm actually talking about in the video, and will able to clip the important and highlights from that entire long form video. So in the timeline, it will load the screen recording at the top. So we have the screen recording at the top, face at the bottom, then a label overlay, which basically means I can easily bump it up or bump it down as I like for that particular layer only. So if I play it out here, then it will automatically have transition to go to the next position. Thousands of users paying for it, and trust me, this is coming like that. So it does not look like a hard cut, and it is an actual zoom in transition. Then you can feel free to play around with different caption styles, and all of these caption styles well made by me. So these are the ones that I really like and I want to have them, and it was all customizable end to end by me. From someone who has shipped more than 3 ready production paid application in less than 3 months. To summarize very quickly, number 1 is going to be your AI coding agents. You can allocate how many number of words per line. So I want to keep it to 1. Number 1 is going to be, I can increase the size or decrease the size. I can have it in lower or uppercase. I can change the fonts, font bold, normal, whatever I want to do. I can change the colors. I can have the word bounce like this. So let me show one example. So we have this Claude mascot one, and the bounce right now is off. So it won't be having that bounce effect on that particular word. Number 1 is going to be your AI coding agents. So you can see it is not having that bounce effect. But if you enable this on, it will have a subtle bounce for that particular word. Your AI coding agents, it can be Claude Code, cursor code. So it feels more like that Claude mascot is actually hopping or jumping on that particular word. Then from here we can generate the sound effect at the bottom and add any background music as you like. And last but not least, if you're doing a lot of retakes and having that shuttering or repeating the same thing again and again in the raw video file, you can easily remove all the filler words and tighten the gap so that there won't be any movement when you're not speaking, and it will not have this inside a short form video. And lastly, once you are happy with your result, you can easily export in 4K or 1080 from here. Now, if you don't want to build this entire short form editing video for yourself, you can easily get this entire software completely for free inside our community. And yes, I'm not selling anything new, it is just local host project. So all you need to do is clone my repo and you will have the same exact project in your system. Another thing I really want to have inside my editing video in case I want to edit anything manually is setting the perfect position of my overlays. So we have this screen recording overlay, and I can easily guide from here. I can easily just mouse it out, as well as if I want to zoom in, I can easily do that. And all of these clips will have their own state. For example, in our second clip, we have everything zoomed out. So in the third clip, it will not have that. It will automatically apply that zoom settle transition when it goes to the next clip. So let me play it out. Real software that has thousands of users paying for it. And trust me, this is coming from someone. You can see it automatically zoom into that particular position that we wanted for screen recording. We have shipped more than 3 ready production paid application in less than 3 months. To summarize very quickly, and now it is back to the default position of our screen recording. Next, you can also import any of the files you want, for example b-rolls or anything you want to add manually from here. So let's import our screenshot. Then you can manually edit this as well. Adjust the time frame of the overlay as you like. Very quickly, number one is going to be your AI coding agents. It can be Claude Code. Obviously, you can customize any way you like. For example, have roundness for this image, then a subtle shadow at the back. You can increase or decrease the transparency. And let's say you have multiple overlays. So let me import another screenshot. Get this one. It's actually my YouTube thumbnail, but let's have it here. And you can easily change the position or the layers of these overlays. So I want my YouTube thumbnail to be sitting at the top. So I will select that and click on up to bring it forward in the front layer, like that. In agents, it can be Claude Code Cursor Codex to actually write and build features for your application. For the framework, we are going to use and the best feature Claude Fable 5 has built is this split screen handle. I can easily make sure that whenever I want to focus more on the screen recording, I can bring this down so we have more screen on the whole frame. And whenever I'm talking something, let's say at the end, I can bring my face a little bit up so that my face cam recording can dominate on that particular clip. Then you can obviously play around with the zoom in, screen punch, face punch. Then you can also play around with different zooms. Like we want to have hard cut, we want to have slide, but default we are using zoom settle. So every break in my actual video will look so smooth and no hard cuts. Another point to note here is even if you open this project after 1 week, 1 month, everything will be as it is with whatever overlays that you have selected, the sound effects, the perfect positioning, because it is going to be saved locally inside your machine and all of this data is never reaching to the server. Now another best bit about this project is the timeline. So if I zoom in a lot, I can see each and every word and I can manually delete this from here as well. Let's say I want to delete nobody, I can just simply click on or press delete and it is gone. But no shipping them to real user. Let's delete them, but no shipping to real user. And you can also bring that back by using Ctrl+Z or undo. There you go. But now you might be comparing that how it is better than using Opus Clip. First of all, it is expensive. I'm telling you, it is really expensive and it will consume a lot of your credits, and most of the times it is pumping out those bad or worse clips that you won't even watch for yourself, let alone post on your social media platforms. As it is saying, one long form video, 10 viral short form clips. Yeah, well, it's obviously good copywriting or marketing, but that's not the reality. Another reason none of these platforms will actually work for you because you are having these two files. First is our facecam file, and the second is our screen recording file. And these clipping platforms don't have that option. They are either going to accept a podcast so that it has only one frame or one camera, let alone let you manually edit anything in case you don't like the output that they have generated. I don't have anything against Opus Clip, like it is generally true from any other short form content. The whole reason of this video is that you can create custom softwares for your agency, for a business, corporation, enterprise, or anything that you like, because you don't generally want to pay so much money to external softwares. Let's say Opus Clip. Let's look into the pricing. So it starts with $15 per month. They are giving you 150 credits, and 1 credit is equal to 1 minute of video processing. So we have this entire video, which is around 1 hour and 13 minutes. It will consume your entire monthly credit and even not get that output that you are looking for. And that's why creating custom softwares in any niche that you belong to, either it's real estate, insurance, mortgage, or any industry that you belong to, because definitely there is something that you do every single day on repeat, like a manual work that can be easily automated by using AI. Now it's time for you to see the live demo of this entire project. So we'll copy this file or this path name, click on option, copy here as a path name. Let's open a new session. Let's close this. I have also converted this into a skill, which is repurpose-short. So let's give it out. First of all, it will always ask for the folder path of our project that we want to clip from. So let's paste our project. It will pull the story from the folder. And then it will give us 3 candidates for our short form content. Let me make it bigger. Yep. So we have short number 1, and it will list out everything that it will grab from our raw file. We have a hook line, which is around 2.5 seconds. And this is the line that I will be speaking. Then we have this body line. And lastly, punch or call to action. For example, comment X and I will send you Y. Then we have short number 2. And short number 3, and then I will say, hey, let's go ahead. with short number 3. Obviously, you can do with 30 shots, 10 shot, 5 shot, how many you like that you want to clip from. But I think that you can only clip out only 2 or 3 best content from your long form videos. So let's build this one. And there you go, within seconds, it has built out the entire project for us. So let it load. And there you go, here is your short form video that you clip within matter of seconds from your raw video file without you having to learn anything about video editing, nor you have to spend money to video editors, and you can clip this as much as you want for as many number of clips that you like from a long form video without you having to manually edit anything at all. Let's make it big and let's play it out. Yes, even without you don't have any technical knowledge, you can still use these AI coding agents like Claude Code, Codex Cursor and get started building your MVP, landing page, website, software, anything you like. Therefore, the number 1 tool will be Claude Code. This was our clip number 1 that it found like perfect spot as a hook. So if you open back, this was our hook line. Anything you like. So if you open back, site, software, anything you like. Therefore, the number 1 tool will be Claude Code that will be features, right? Now here you can see I'm right now not in a perfect frame in our screen recording. So what I can do is I can also edit or create layers by myself. So I will just press / and it will automatically create this layer, you can see. And now I can adjust the screen as I like. I can also adjust the split screen ratio. Claude Code that will be features, write code for you, test it, and even deploy it for you without you having to know any. All of these 3 softwares. Yeah, there was some. Let me extend this and play it out again. Going to know anything. All of this. The anything word was slightly broken. That's why I just extend the timeline and there you go. These 3 softwares were completely written by Claude Code without me having to write a single line of code or understand anything about writing code. All I was doing in this entire journey was opening Claude Code in my terminal and telling what features I want to build in simple English prompts, and then it will write the code to build that feature and deploy it to my application. Perfect, there you go. It only had one mistake, which was about anything. Now why this happened is it is using Whisper model, and sometimes the Whisper model which is running locally does not catch that perfect time length that I spoke the word of anything. That's why it slightly cut off the anything word before I speak that perfectly. So for this type of mistakes, I can easily extend the raw file. To know anything. All of these 3 softwares were complete. Now let's change the caption style. I want to keep this one single line of code or under. Let's increase the size. Then let's add background music. Awesome. Here we have our background music. Yes, even without you don't have any technical knowledge, you can. I won't be able to play this because of copyright in this video, so I will just delete this. But I just wanted to show you that you can fully customize this editor or any software that you are building with any shape, way or form you like. And the best part is all of the files that you have imported in your project will stay forever that way. So you don't have to re-upload these files again and again. Let's say you open this project after a week, everything will be in place as you have left off before. Now I am happy with the result, so I will export this as MP4 file. So right now it is rendering, and it is going to render so fast because it is rendering with your system level GPU. And yes, it is done. Yes, even without you don't have any technical knowledge, you can still use these AI coding agents like Claude Code, Codex Cursor and get started. Also, the best part is there won't be any data loss or quality loss in your raw files. It will be having the exact resolution as you have in your raw files. In your MVP, landing page, website, software, anything you like. Therefore, the number 1 tool will be Claude Code that will be features, write code for you, test it, and even. Perfect. Then this is another example that I uploaded to my Instagram. Everybody's vibe coding apps right now, but nobody's shipping them to real user. There is a huge difference between. I really love this Claude mascot that is hopping on to the next word. And all of this Claude mascot is interchanging every single time once the line is over. So right now we have this Claude mascot expression. Then we have this eyes one. Then we have the sunglasses one. Then this is one with a wink, that is winking with one eye. Yeah, we have this Claude happy mascot. So it's randomly changing the expression every single time with every line. So you are able to see that you can clip within matter of seconds just by you having to input your raw files, pick out the short form content that you want to actually build. So it is not just wasting any tokens, it is first giving you 3 short form contents with everything inside the script and the flow of the story so that you can read and then approve whatever you want to build. In our example, we have selected the third option and just we can say build this one, and there you go. Here you have it. Now let me show you how you can customize and personalize this software according to you and your preference. For example, I want to have different caption layouts. I don't like any of this and I want to build caption templates that are unique to myself. So Claude has this feature called artifacts so that you are able to see a demo first of all the different caption variations that you want to create, and then you can select or pick the one that you like. So you're not exploding your entire project with all the tests and trials, and you're actually selecting the one that you like and importing that to your software. So let me show you what I mean. So just simply type Claude artifacts, and then you can say what type of caption templates that you want to create. I want to create one with the glow effect. So now it is creating a standalone preview demo page for our glow effect caption templates. It is right now writing the demo file, and then it will open that inside our browser. Awesome, here is our Claude artifact that you can interact and view it visually before you add these caption templates to your actual software code base. As you can see, it is right now inside private and TMP. TMP basically means temporary. So we have this glow effect caption styles, and then you can easily select the one that you like. Awesome. Then you can customize it with grid so that you can see you are at the perfect middle position of the short form clip. Yeah, definitely go crazy with the customization. You will find this Repurpose Studio clipping software code base repo completely for free inside our school community. First link in the bio. Now if you want to see how I'm able to automate my entire SFX and sound effect process by using Claude skills, make sure to check out this video and like and follow for more. So if you want this clipping software code base completely for free, just comment the word clipping and I will send it your way.